Hey guys, good afternoon and welcome to Diane's Creations. So I am making some booster shots for myself. So I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'm making some booster shots. I made some for my husband the other day, but it's all gone. So making it again, and I'm making some chickpeas as well. So this is 6 cups of water. I'm making a lot. Cups of water. And this is a little over a cup of ginger. In goes, scrape your ginger with a spoon or a knife or whatever you want and cut it up. And this is 2 lemons. Squeeze the juice. Good afternoon, guys. I'm seeing 5 people on my live. And this is half a cup of honey. I'll put everything in here and blend up everything. I need something to scoop this out. Scoop it out. Good afternoon, guys. Nobody, I see 11 people on my live, but no comments. I want to get out all the honey. Honey's too expensive to waste. So yes, I'm not feeling so well today. Hey Angelina, good afternoon. Greetings from Guyana. Big shout out to Angelina from Guyana. Hey Liz. Hey Sandra. Hey Salima. Zalima. I look like if I'm fresh, right? But guys, I'm not feeling well. But I'm coming on to do this. When I'm sick, I still like to go. I still like to do my chores and do what I have to do. I don't like to lay in bed. So I'm going to blend this up. Oh, I have to put in the turmeric. One ingredient I'm missing. Good afternoon, Zalima. I'm also making some chickpeas. It's yes, I know I look well, but that doesn't mean anything. I look fresh, right? But no, I woke up with a massive, massive headache. And this is the amount of turmeric I'm putting in. Some of my followers have to put fresh turmeric. I have to buy. Next time I'm going to try putting in the fresh turmeric. I'm sure it will taste better. Good afternoon, Bibi. It's time to blend up. And guys, I'm making vermicelli later. Hey Candice, hi. Thank you, Liz. So So that wasn't too bad, right guys? It's very quick. You just have to get your stuff, your ginger and stuff. And it's 1, 2, 3 and you have your ginger juice. If you're not feeling well, and it does help guys. Even if you have it in your fridge and you take it every day, it would prevent you from not getting sick. It's good. Just a slight sweetness to it. Hey Amina, good afternoon. So I'm going to put it in this bottle. I feel like I should put a little bit more turmeric inside. And guys, this is not for everybody, okay? If you have high blood pressure, you're taking blood thinners and things like that, you're diabetic, don't take this stuff. You can ask your doctor for it. And you know, you can Google it as well. Google tells you everything. Google is going to tell you everything in detail. So my chickpeas is pressure cooking. Good afternoon, Hima. This is booster shots, guys. And if you're sick and you take this, it will help you. But remember what I said, okay? If you have high blood pressure, you're taking blood thinner, or you have diabetes and so forth, don't take the booster shot, okay? I usually put an orange too, but I forgot about the orange. There. Hey Sita, good afternoon. You too, hon, you too. I had enough water in here, and because I added the juice and the honey and the lemon juice, it's a little bit more. So this is what I do. I put it in here and I shut it tight and put it in the fridge. And you drink like a little glass full. You can add more whole cloves. It helps. Cloves? Oh, I never tried with the cloves. Oh gosh, I don't like cloves. Hey Indra, good afternoon. Hey Sati. But I will put that in the fridge. And I'll come back. You guys see my new mat? My new pastry mat, guys. I know a lot of people ask me about this pastry mat. And I tell you guys, I bought it at home since. And other places have it as well. As I've seen it at Walmart. Okay, well, don't add them. Well, if it's going to make me feel better, I don't mind, you know. Hey, Yanet. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Delari. I put the chickpeas on a timer. So that's finished. Let me head on over this side to get my stuff ready. That was the booster shots I just made. And it does help if you have flu, guys. This is the aromatics for the chickpeas. It's onion. I have some white shallot. And I have red one as well. I have some pepper and some garlic. you missed the booster shot recipe, it's depending on the amount you're making. It's ginger, lemon juice, honey, and turmeric. That's what I put in mine. And water, of course. You blend up everything. If you like, you can strain it. If you don't like the pulp, you can strain it. But I suggest if you're sick to leave the ginger and stuff in. This is my grind jeera for the chickpeas. I'm gonna add some pepper flakes. Hey Chitram, good afternoon. Big shout out to Chitram from France. What time is it over there, Chitram? I just spilled some salt, but that's okay. Larry said, you're welcome, Larry. I'm just making some chickpeas because I have lots of food that I cooked last night. If you guys are watching, I made a stuffed salmon, and I made buckwheat. So no need to cook today like food. I'm just making some chickpeas. Hey Patricia, good afternoon. I was just making some booster shots because I'm not feeling so great. Hey Indira, good afternoon. And I'm making some chickpeas as well, guys. So what did you guys cook? It's a beautiful day out. Chitram said it's 11:30 in the night. Wow, big difference. Hey Stella, good afternoon to you. And happy Saturday as well. Thank you, Patricia. Hey, Ambika. Good afternoon. How are you guys today? What did you guys do? Thank you, Liz. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so this is done. It's time to straighten this, guys. Hey guys, this is what Stella said, you look stunning, my friend. Thank you. This is what I do to my pressure cooker whenever I'm pressuring anything. I bring it and I put it under the top, cold water. And look at that. You don't have to open it and let all the steam come out and go up in the ceiling. What's cooking? Chickpeas, and I made some booster shots. I guess you missed that. Ooh, my chickpeas cook a little bit too much. But you know what? I like when the chickpeas is nice and soft. I don't like when it's hard. But some people like it like that. I like when it's nice and soft. I enjoy it like that. But this is what it's looking like, guys. Now I'm gonna fry it up. Let's head on over the other side. You do that too, Liz? Yes, I do that. And that way it doesn't make a mess. And the steam doesn't go all over the place. Alright, time to fry up everything. This is olive oil, guys. I put like quite a bit of the olive oil because I don't like when the chickpeas is dry. I love it soft. Yeah, I love soft chickpeas too. Yes, and mango sour, it tastes good. I'm making some vermicelli. Hey, Michelle. Greetings to you too. What are you cooking? Abdul, I'm cooking some chickpeas. And I just made some booster shots. I'm gonna take some just now. And I'm gonna be making some vermicelli. After this, I'm just gonna tidy up because I'm gonna use this pan to make the vermicelli. So I need to wash this up. Liz, what did you cook today? Did you cook for your sister? It's a beautiful day today. I asked my husband to go and blow the driveway. I hate when there's dry leaves and you know, those cones and stuff on the ground on the driveway. My mom's favorite, vermicelli. Not me. Liz, what do you like? You don't like anything. Every time I tell you I'm making something, you always say, oh, I don't eat that. I'm allergic to that. Oh, I don't like that. So what do you like, Liz? Hey, Hasina. I'm doing well. How are you, hon? Hey, Doreen. I'm doing well. I feel a little bit under the weather today, but I'm okay. She's at church. Liz said I like me. Well, we all have to like ourselves because if we don't, we have a big problem. What nationality food are you cooking? Oh, a lot of people cook chickpeas, hon, so I don't know. I would say Guyanese, but lots of people cook chickpeas. And the booster shot, everybody drink that. Hey Jennifer, hey Carol. I'm doing well, hon. Liz said you said it, my dear. If we don't like ourselves, we have big problems. I do love myself. Trust me, guys. Hey Mira, good afternoon. I love me. The only thing about me and other people, I would say, we tend to take care of people more than ourselves sometimes. Like we take care of people first, like our family, our husband, our children. If they're, you know, if they're at home, like Ben, we take care of them first and then we attend to ourselves last, right? But most mom do that kind of stuff. Hey Rena, I'm making some chickpeas, hon. Alright. Here goes the aromatics. I like to saute the garlic a little bit first. Before I add the rest of the aromatics. I'm making some chickpeas, hon. Somebody just asked me what nationality dish is this. So I said Guyanese, but a lot of people cook chickpeas. You know, Italian, Ukrainians, like a lot of people eat this different ways. Alright, so I can smell my garlic frying up. I'm going to add the rest of my aromatics. Just gonna let this saute really well before I add the chickpeas. I like to make my chickpeas with curry. Oh, I had it like that too. I don't know if my husband is gonna like it. He likes it this way, so, and Ben too. If I make it any other way, he's gonna say I don't like it. Well, Ben, I'm worried about. My husband is not so picky. Hey, Lachman, how are you, hon? Hey, Giselle. Ben is a little bit picky, so. Hey, Armella, how are you, hon? Armella, long time no see, girl. Are you still in Canada? A little bit of salt spill on top here, so I'm just going to add it. So this is the all-purpose seasoning. I tell you guys to buy it and try it. It's the Italian brand in the blue package. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Hey, Indra, Indra said my favorite. A pinch of salt. A little bit more than a pinch. I'll taste it after to see if I need to add more. And this is 2 cups of chickpeas, guys. I know you guys know to cook chickpeas, right? This is just my way. My mama used to make it just simple like this. This is just jeera, guys. Cumin. Smells so good, guys. So what did you guys cook today? Or did it need some more salt? You guys can add your salt to taste. Hi Edith, hello. You're eating leftovers? Well, I have lots of leftovers from last night, and also I have biryani. Ben asked me to make biryani, so I made some lamb biryani. So I have a big bowl of biryani in the fridge. And I have all the food I cooked last night. Kara said she made vegetable soup. I love soup. Which country do you live? I live in Canada. Hey Rav, good afternoon. Oh, and I'm gonna add some pepper flakes. You have beef biryani is my favorite. I try all different kinds, and so far I came to the conclusion that I like beef biryani. That's my favorite one. Okay guys, now I'm gonna add my chickpeas. When you don't put enough oil inside, it just be so dry. Abdul said me too. Yes, beef is my favorite biryani. How is it looking, guys? It looks good, right? Speaking of biryani, let me crack some joke with you guys about biryani. Since I told you guys about the biryani, so I have a friend, and we were talking, and she said I cook biryani on one of my live, but I didn't say biryani. I said biryani because I heard people call it biryani as well, and she was laughing at me, and she said, "Oh, I bust up my belly with so much laugh when you said biryani." I said, "Really?" She said, "It's not biryani, gal. It's biryani." Your friend, if you're saying something wrong, right? Isn't your friend supposed to tell you and correct you, but not laugh at you? So I start saying biryani, but I heard people say biryani as well. So I guess there's two ways of saying it, if you want to say. But many people would say it's biryani. So I stopped calling it biryani and I call it biryani. So what do you guys call it? You know, guys, if your friends, if your friends, if they're saying something, but you know, sometimes when you correct somebody, they get really mad. I don't get mad, but there is ways of telling people stuff. You don't laugh at people, right? You tell people the right way of saying something, or if they're cooking something and you're like, "Oh, you don't cook it that way, cook it this way." Okay? You can give your opinion, but you know, everybody do things different ways. You call your food. Yeah. So instead of she telling me, "Oh, you don't call it biryani, call it biryani," she laughed. She said she had a good belly full of laugh under my expense. Okay? Oh my gosh. Alright, my chana is done. And it looks so good, but I'm gonna have to taste it to see that. I totally agree with you. Yes, your friend is not your friends are not supposed to laugh at you if you're saying a word wrong. You can correct them, but there's ways of wording things to people. Don't word things in a mean way. And you know, we West Indian people have a reputation of saying things not in a nice way, in a harsh way. We don't always know how to word things in a nice way. Alright, my chickpeas is done, guys. Look at that. Throw it out this stove. I'm gonna taste it though. Forgive her, she need to laugh. Yeah. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like I said, you know, sometimes you can't correct everybody. Some people get really mad when you correct them, but I don't. If you tell me something, you're saying the word wrong, this is how you say it. And you know, sometimes some people don't know to use words. They're saying the words, but they don't know the meaning of it. Right? Delicious, but they need some more jeera. Yeah, sometimes we can be, West Indian people can be a little bit insensitive. You must know how to word stuff to people. You know, guys, it goes for all of us, because sometimes when I say things to my kids, I don't mean any harm, but they said to me that I'm harsh. So, I have to think about if something I don't like. I have to think about how I'm going to word it first so they don't feel offended. Hey, Jasmine. So true. What you cooking? I just cooked some chickpeas. Look. Chickpeas. I need some more jeera. And listen to this one. And I have a white husband. Usually white people are very sensitive, so with him I have to be extra careful. But my husband already know me, so no worries there. I just added some more jeera to this thing. I don't want to stir this too much because the chickpeas were soft and it's mashing up. Let me see now. Hey Trisha. You need some mango sour and you're good to go. You have your nice snack if you're hungry. And it have a nice little kick to it, not too spicy. Hey Sita. Thank you so much, Sita. But you know, it's not people. I was just telling a story, but one of my friends, what she said to me, instead of her correcting me, she said she had a belly full of laugh when she was watching my video that I was saying biryani, and the right word is biryani. I'm like, thank you, my friend, for laughing at me. It's always your own family and your own friend that laughs at you, and they can't do nothing to save their life. I'm sorry, but it's true. You know, they say if you want to give advice or you want to laugh at people, make sure you're doing better before you laugh at people, and correct people how they say the wrong words when your grammar is so terrible. And Guyanese people, we tend to pronounce word wrong sometimes. So if somebody correcting me if I'm saying a word wrong, I'm gonna gladly appreciate it. All right, my chickpeas is done, and my booster shot. Hey Rana, Liz said exactly, you said it. Hey Davy, Davy said true thing. The closest people to you just laugh you and tell you garbage. It's true, no support from them. No support from them. They're only hustling to laugh you and look at the little things that you did wrong to point it out to you. It's strangers I get my support from, no family and no friends. And my husband is very supportive though. And my kids. And my kids are so proud of me. Let me tell you guys about another thing. Before I met my husband, I was so terrified to drive. Oh my God, I thought I would never drive a car because I'm so scared. And my husband pushed me and he encouraged me. He said, listen, I'm going to renew my license and you're coming with me. And you're going to write your test. And I'm like, really? So that night, I went, I hopped on the computer and I did study the questions. I do the questions because they have them online. And I went and I passed. And then I started my lessons with a very nice Jamaican man. He had so much patience. And he taught me for a year, so that's how scared I was. I took lessons for a year. And he took me all over the place to drive so I can get comfortable. And when I got comfortable, he said, okay, it's time for us to book so I can do my test for my G2. I went for my G2 and I failed. But I didn't stop. I went in the quiet area and I failed. I said, okay, I'm going to book, but I don't want to go so far because it was more expensive. So I went to Dong's View, where it's insanely busy. And what do you know? I passed. And then after that, my husband used to always let me drive the car. He would sit beside me, but he would let me drive everywhere we go. Even he would take me on the busy highway, but he's sitting beside me. And that's how I got brave and I learned to drive. And then when we moved to London, you have 5 years, I think, to drive with your G2 before you get your G. And I went in London here in the busy area and I got my G. So I'm good to go until I'm 80, guys. I'm good to go until I'm 80. Hey Anjani, good evening hon, good afternoon. Yes, I do. It's nice to have people who are supportive of you and who push you and encourage you. Even if you're scared, if you have somebody to push you, and even when you're scared, once you get that one foot in, you're good to go. If you don't want to try, you will never know. Alright guys, so I have to put this away and I have to scrub the pot. Hey Tajo, good afternoon. Hey Sandra, good afternoon hon. Big shout out to Sandra from Ajax. I'm gonna put this in a bowl one time, but I have to wash this and then I'm gonna come back on and show you guys how I make the vermicelli. So later I don't have to do this. Your husband won't let you drive? Good afternoon, Tajo. Hey, Donna. I'm doing well. How are you? Put this away. Alright guys. Hey Waziva, good afternoon. You're not coming on to see the vermicelli? But I'm gonna just wash the pot and come back on. Oh, you're making tennis roll? No, I'm in Canada here. I live in Canada, hon. But I'm gonna go wash up and come on to make the vermicelli, okay? I need this pot to make it. So I'm gonna come back on in a few. Okay guys? I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Bye guys.